both national champs in 2008, also good friends who have made the transition from wrestlers to having coaching success at the NCAA level.
Yeah, you mentioned good friends with one another, both PA boys as well. Coleman Scott from Waynesburg. Keith Gavin went to Lackawanna Trail. Coleman Scott won 3 state titles. Fun fact, Keith Gavin never won a state title. 2-time state medalist in high school.
We'll take the national title over the state title, 100%. I think, at the end of the day.
It just goes to show you don't have to be a state champ to be a national champ.
141 now.
Yeah, right away. Quick takedown for Jamison. Jumping right out against Matthews.
Tagen Jamison, one of a few Minnesota transfers on this Oklahoma State roster. And a strong year so far, sitting at number 8 in the rankings, knocked off Brock Hardy of Nebraska down in Vegas, the number 4 wrestler in the 141 division.
Matthews trying to quickly get out, and he will.
Matthews gets the escape point. Jamison coming off a match down at NC State where he started strong again there. Played defense in the final 10 seconds and was able to take down number 4 Ryan Jack.
And Matthews is going to have to get to some offense. He's a very defensive wrestler. Usually very tough to score on. Jamison able to jump out quickly on Matthews.
Matthews, the 4-time NCAA qualifier. He's lost 5 of his last 6 matches, where the 1 win came over then undefeated number 3 Jesse Mendez of Ohio State. So trying to get back on track, and a tough task ahead of him today in Tagen Jamison.
Matthews trying to control the tie inside. Jamison shot in. Good job by Matthews to get him off the leg quickly.
Matthews, while he has struggled lately, is someone who's shown over the course of his career the ability to win those big matches. Finished 5th place in 2022 at NCAAs. He's had a really decorated career here at Pitt. Came into last season as the number 1 wrestler in the 141 weight class.
The talent's there, still be that guy, right? It's just a matter of him getting his confidence back a bit. And I think it starts with winning matches against a guy like Jamison, you know, where you can get to your offense, you know, being down early now, you know that, hey, I can't sit back and allow them to score late on me, you know, and that happens to him quite a bit, you know, where guys will keep it close till the 3rd, then they score, and it's tough for him to get the points back. Stalling call on Matthews. Deep shot in, deep double, takedown for Jamison.
Jamison, such a strong offensive wrestler, showing just why here in this first period. Only 6-1 lead over Cole Matthews. They're trying to get any traction here at home against an Oklahoma State team who has come out with their tails on fire. Another commanding lead at the end of period 1 as Jamison in control of Matthews.
And look here, nice double leg. Matthews was looking at, can I potentially roll through with this, but Jamison was quickly able to get in deep on that for the takedown.
Matthews starting on top here. Get some of that ride time back. He's got a lot of ground to make up here so far still in period number 2. Jamison secures that escape point, so now a 6-point lead. Native of Durant, Oklahoma.
You're seeing Matthews now trying to open up a bit. Wants to still control those ties. They're getting a little more aggressive here in the 2nd.
And as you mentioned earlier, Matthews more of a defensive wrestler, attacking not necessarily his strong suit, but going to be forced to take some risks here. Trying to claw back into this match here against Jamison. 1 minute left in period number 2.
He's trying to get that inside tie. Get that underhook. He's controlling the elbow on the far side. Jamison, though, doing a nice job keeping positioning. Front headlock here. Matthews trying to spin with it.
Matthews showing some life here at the end of period 2, but still a 7-1 lead for Jamison.
Really impressed with the positioning of the Oklahoma State wrestlers on their feet. Showing why the only offense that's going to happen is the offense they create.
Matthews, someone who's been under this man, Keith Gavin, for quite some time now. As mentioned, a national champion himself in 2008, snapping the 15-year drought, coaching Nino Bonacorsi to a national championship last year at 197. He's really put this Pitt wrestling program back onto the national scale.
Keith's done such a great job with this program, and being able to keep some of this homegrown talent in Pennsylvania here on this team, and really within Western Pennsylvania as well. Obviously, Northern PA was where Matthews is from, here from Reynolds High School, but keeping a lot of those WPIAL guys here at Pitt. There's so much talent. And the guys recognize the opportunity to wrestle under Keith Gavin.
You see a guy like Nino winning the national title, and kids around the area in Pittsburgh will say, hey, that kid can do it, so can I. In Pittsburgh and Pitt becoming a destination for wrestlers around the country as Jamison continues to control Matthews here in the 3rd.
And to take a guy like Nino, we talked about Keith not winning a state title. Nino didn't win a state title either. Becomes a national champion. Because you could take those guys who maybe are close, right, to being a state champ, and you could turn them into being somebody who could be the best in the nation. And so, Keith having that ability to help coach guys to that point shows why a lot of guys within Western PA want to stay here.
Says a lot about the developmental abilities of the coaching staff too. Like you mentioned, Nino, not a state champion, but a national champion. Just shows how much he improved from that high school level to the end of his college career. As Jamison secures the ride time point.
And now if you're Jamison, you can get that major decision with 1 takedown. So imagine he will continue to try to get to his offense in these final 20 seconds. And he's not going to sit back and just wait for Matthews. As you can see here, want to try a duck, a cradle attempt here from Matthews. Good job of rolling through and fighting that off is Jamison.
So a bit of a scare late, but Jamison able to secure the 3 points in the decision against Matthews, and Oklahoma State continues their strong night so far in Pittsburgh.
He wanted to go to that duck under, and right away, it wasn't a cradle, I apologize. He was trying to grab that head and roll through on it. Made Oklahoma State a little bit nervous. You can see the eyes of John Smith got big there for a second.
It's an eccentric bench at Oklahoma State for sure. John Smith and staff got to be happy with this performance so far from their Cowboys.
He's telling Jamison over there right now, you got to be careful of those things late in a match. We understand you're trying to get that takedown, get us that major, but at the same time, you can't be put in that situation.